In this video, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Best Choice Superior Selections. We have the Beer Bread Quick Bread Mix and the Chocolate Chip Pumpkin Quick Bread Mix. These were mailed to us from Daniel in Branson, Missouri, so thank you very, very much, Daniel. We're going to be doing both of these in this video, but we're going to be working on one at a time because they cook at 2 different temperatures in the oven. So we're going to make the chocolate chip pumpkin first. You want to preheat your oven to 325 and you want to spray a loaf pan and set it aside. You need, for this recipe, you need 2 eggs, 1/4 cup vegetable oil, 3/4 cup water, and then you need the mix that is included. So you're going to do this just like you do any mix. You want to open it and dump it all into a bowl, and then we're going to put it in our loaf pan and let it bake. And it needs to bake, let's see, for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Beer bread quick bread mix, you need 2 things. You need 8 tablespoons of melted butter, which is a whole stick, and you need 12 fluid ounces of lager beer, and that is what is there. You want to preheat your oven to 375, which I've done, or I'm doing right now, and you want to butter a loaf pan. So in your bowl, this is all that comes in this. Pour this into the bowl. And it said to make a well in the middle, like that. And then pour your beer in the center. And it said mix, but don't over mix. This is going to bake for 50 to 60 minutes, so it's quite a difference in time. I'm going to set my timer for 55 minutes, and then we'll be back. So this is the beer bread, and I think it looks beautiful. It looks very pretty. It still is warm. This is the chocolate chip pumpkin, and we actually made this last night because this one said to cool completely before you try it. This one only says to cool this down for 15 minutes, which it's already been 15 minutes. But I'm gonna cut the chocolate chip pumpkin first, and the whole house, I'll tell you, last night when this was baking, the whole house smelled wonderful. It was like torture having to wait. So you see those chocolate chips in there? Looks delicious. And now we'll do our beer bread, and I'll have to be careful with this one because it is still warm. And these baking pans get really, really hot. And I told Kevin this beer bread, we used to own a bread machine, and Kevin would make bread all the time, and this smell reminds me of that smell that used to come from that bread machine. So now we'll take them over to the table and give them a try. Okay, I think we'll try the beer bread first, and it's hot, so why not? You can go ahead and break it off a piece or whatever.
And I would normally eat this with some butter, but...
I would normally eat it with some butter too. However, think of, we poured an entire stick of melted butter over the top. So honestly, I'm excited to try it without anything. It says it's 170 calories per slice. And it literally says this, makes one slice. 3 tablespoons dry mix, 32 grams.
Makes one slice.
Makes one slice.
That 3 tablespoon makes a slice.
So, okay. I was like...
The whole mix doesn't make one
Really?
slice.
Really? Okay. It makes 14.
Yeah.
14 slices. I think I cut mine kind of big, but that's okay. 170 calories.
Try, make sure you get this,
The crispy
get this
part?
corner right there.
Oh, yeah.
And get the side first.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It'll even separate from the bread like this. And just try that piece.
Okay. I'm telling you, you made bread like this.
Haven't we said bread machine bread? This is 100% bread machine bread.
Kevin used to make this bread, I'm telling you, years ago.
It's very buttery, super, super buttery. And the beer adds a yeastiness to it. That's really good. If you like a yeasty bread,
That is awesome.
really good.
Awesome, awesome.
And you don't need butter. You could put butter on it, but you don't need it.
No, that is so good.
But I think it's funny that the beer added that yeasty flavor to it.
Oh my gosh.
That
that's
you got
dangerous.
with the bread machine bread.
I like those crispy pieces.
That's
and
that's why I wanted you to try it first.
I think all the butter you can see where it's
soaked
like
in.
golden. It's soaked into that part, and that's like
Yeah, that's the perfect piece.
yes, it's like it's already sopping, like you sopped it up with butter.
That's very good. But even the bread itself, the middle part, it's still got a really good flavor to it. So
Okay.
it's very, very light, very fluffy bread.
That 5 out of 5.
Yeah, definitely
Love
worth
it.
buying.
Can't quit eating that. That's gonna be real dangerous. Okay, this is the chocolate chip pumpkin, and you only get 12 slices. I did cut it thick though. 220 calories. I have to get that, but I'm telling you, I love the beer butter.
I ate the pumpkin. There's something a little dark in there, like a molasses. Or
Yes.
You get that flavor too. And I don't think there is molasses in there. I would bet there's not molasses in there. But the combination of the chocolate chips with the pumpkin
Right.
mixes up to make this kind of molassesy kind of I'm talking about blackstrap bitter molasses. It comes across as kind of bitter. It's not super sweet.
I like this, but what I will do with it, I don't know why they told you to cool it completely.
No, because it would be good warmed up with a little butter on it.
And that's what I'm going to say. We have a toaster oven. This is the perfect thing, like to put, like when we have banana bread or zucchini bread, you put it in the toaster oven for a few minutes and then you take it out and you put butter all over the top of it.
Gets warmed up in a little crisp layer.
Yes, and it's awesome. So this
You can stick it in the microwave too if you just want it warmed up.
Yes, but we just always have used the toaster oven. Yeah, you could totally do it in the microwave, but I like it, but I will like it more heated.
Yeah.
So I don't think, I'm telling you that because if you buy it and make it, don't let it cool completely.
No, probably give it 15, 20
I'd
minutes.
give it 15 minutes just like you did the beer bread.
I wonder if it's pretty dense though, so I don't think it would fall apart.
No, I don't think it will. I think it'll be perfectly fine.
Eat it like you would a banana bread or something like that.
But I do think it'll be absolutely wonderful. It does have, I get what Kevin's saying about like a molasses taste to it, but you still get the chocolate chips in it, and you still do get the pumpkin,
you get
the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
So I do think this is a good mix.
But it can't compare to the beer.
No, because that is awesome, I'm telling you. And hopefully people read the directions, because you don't want to add the butter in. You want to add it on top, because I'm telling you, that whole bottom of that bread is going to have that on there. And don't put it past me not to go right over to it and just pull
Just pulling it
apart.
Let me mention the beer just in case you want to know. We don't drink. Normally we don't have beer in the refrigerator and stuff like that all the time. So we had to go buy it. We just went to a gas station convenience store.
Yeah.
We had to ask for it because they have this beer cooler that's like tons of beer. They didn't have bottles. They only had a can of lager. So we asked the guy, do you have a bottle of
12
lager?
ounce.
Of lager, and he said, I've got a 32 ounce. And we're like, that's fine. We'll take anything. It doesn't matter. You're just going
24.
You're just going, yeah. We're just going for the flavor anyway. So we got it. It's a can. It was like $3 and something for one can.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. You will have to go buy a beer or have a beer in your refrigerator.
Yeah, if you don't have if you don't buy a bottled beer, then yeah, it came in a 24-ounce can, and we just, our measuring cup, one of our measuring cups has ounces on there, and we just poured out the correct.
I just want to let you know that's how that. Even if you don't drink, don't stress about it tasting like beer. It really doesn't. It tastes more like a yeast bread.
And the recipe doesn't say room temperature, warm, cold, whatever. I used it cold.
Yeah.
We had.
It was already cold.
Yeah,
so
we got it.
in
Yeah, we stuck it in the refrigerator when we got home. So we used cold beer is what we used. But
you don't want flat beer.
No, it didn't say flat.
No, you don't want flat because you want the bowls.
Right. So, but I would get this again.
Yeah, it's very, very
it
good.
was delicious. So thank you very, very much to Daniel for thinking of us and sending them to us. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.